Right, we're back with the scooter today. I've got some things from Halfords. That is for my hose, nothing to do with it. This is because we've got some plastic trim that's broken. So I've got some silver cable ties just to make it look a little bit neater. We've got some bolts. Basically the bolts for the exhaust never came with the scooter, so I'm hoping a couple in here will fit. If not, I'll take that back. Most importantly, some metal epoxy putty. I was looking for some for the Americans, JB Weld. I can't seem to find any in England, but this does state that, where is it? Used mixed easy steel reinforcement epoxy putty once hardened still can be used for fixing tail rails, repairing exhaust pipes, stopping leaks in radiators, welding pipes together, outdoor taps. So basically, I'm going to give it a try. It's going to be, you know, if it don't work, we'll just have to get a new exhaust for it. But here it is, mostly back together after its little wash yesterday. It seems to be okay. It runs again fine. So we are going to work on that exhaust today. That's the main goal. So I'm going to get these guys set up and we'll go from there. So the first task, I'm going to try and do the exhaust. So let's see what we need to do with this putty. So it says cut off the amount you need. So let's start with the small amount. You can see there's sort of like hardener in the middle. So I'm just going to give it a little mix around. So it says knee until both colours are uniformed. Probably not the best thing to wear gloves for. Right, that looks about right. I'm not sure if I should put a little bit around the edge where this is going to join. Do you know what? Let's take the gloves off. It's just going to get sticky. Make sure we've got the right end. Doesn't really want to stick. Let's we've got a limited time to do this, so let's just spray it down with some brake clean. Make sure the surfaces are clean. Right, give it another try. Yeah, it's sticking a lot better now. Just going to put some on the inside of the exhaust. That stuff's gone too hard now. Right, we're going to let that cure. It says give it about an hour. We're going to absolutely, completely chuck it on. But that's the first done. And it seems to be holding. So the battery's flashing on this. So while this cures for the hour, I'll put you on charge. Right. Just letting that still go off. But at the moment, it's pretty hard. Done the inside as well. I'm going to do one more layer on the outside, so I've just sanded down a bit here just to make the surface clean. While we are waiting, I'll show you what the zip ties are for. So as you can see, the bit of the body panel is coming away, and the brackets that are supposed to be holding it on have either rusted off, and then there's a couple here that have actually just snapped right off. So what I'm going to do is, there's a gap here which the zip tie can go straight through, so we need to find a nice little hole somewhere. I'm going to say right there, and then drill it. So there we go. And let's thread that zip tie through. Not so easy with one hand. Put it down. Can you still see? Yeah. Then I'll just spin that round. Just so we can tuck it underneath there. Fantastic. And then what I'll do is I'll get that cut that bit off. But at least it's not dangling out. You're not going to catch your leg on it. And it's silver, so it doesn't stand out too bad. And then we'll put the flooring down, and you won't even see the zip tie. Got to do the same for the other side. And there's some bits on the back that are going to need zip tying as well. I can't, for the life of me, get this off to check out this front bulb. So I'm going to have to read the manual, which is going to be a first for me. But I'm going to do the zip tie on the other side, tuck it away, and then once this exhaust is done, I'll show you putting that on, and then we'll put the back together, and then it should be road legal, because at the moment without an exhaust it's too noisy, and in England it's won't be classed as road legal and you get pulled. So I'll get back to this. Right, time for the exhaust to go on. I put quite a lot of putty around it. Put the heat shield back on, Putty on the inside, putty on the outside. Seems to be all okay. So get that. We need the right size bolt. Let's find the right size. Fantastic. Got that on my second try. So that's for those. Let's leave that there. Then we also need the Allen key and the bolts for the exhaust. So what I'm going to probably do first is actually bolt the exhaust on so there's not a lot of pressure on that end bit. So I think we went for, let's have a look. They're too big. That one seems to fit, I think, in all honesty. The threads on them have been shot. So let's get it into place. Let's get this one starting down here. Come on, why are you going in? It does really need a washer. Let's go see if I've got a washer somewhere. It's on. Right. Washer, washer, washer. I've got one. Is that going to be? That will fit. Alright, let's take that off. No, it doesn't fit. Right, remind me, we need some washers for it. So that one, probably shot. Yeah. That feels like it's not going to go in at all. Let's find the torch. Yeah, there's actually a snap bolt in there. Let's tighten that up as best we can. Not really happy with it, to be fair. I think that's just going to rock itself loose. Is there anything else we can do? Guess we do that and tighten this up. It's going to help it. The heat shield's in the way. I'll come back. I'm just going to try and work on this a bit. Right, after a lot of to and froing, I've put a different bolt in. The bottom bolt is got a bolt broken off in it, so I can't actually put it in, the bottom hole rather. There's that all done. So it's gone from sounding like a tank coming down the road to nice and quiet. See it coming out the exhaust as well. All done. So I'm going to put a little bit more of that epoxy around the whole exhaust just to keep it strong as possible. And then I'm going to put it all back together. I did also put some around the oil, just little bits like that, and then crushed it down, and it holds fine. So I don't need to get an oil cap, that's fine. So yeah, I'm going to put it all back together. Use some more zip ties just to help with the bodywork, and I will show you it all done. This, I don't know if I'm going to offer this away. I think because at the moment I don't have that many followers, and I know that. But I'll tell you what, the first person to comment where I bought this from, after 3 months, you can have this. You can have it free of charge. No need to do anything. It's all yours. Once it's all put back together and looking nice anyway.